Zashin from behind the scenes here. Today we're with Satchel from Steel Panther of all people. What a day. How you going today, Satchel? How are things for you?
Oh my God, it's going really, really good. I've been up for 3 days just partying with the guys
Unsurprising.
haven't slept, but yeah, I feel good for my mid 60s. I stretch, I drink a lot of water, do a lot of cocaine. It's
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
good.
You got to stay, up with it. You got to keep up the party. And is that what you're doing right now, essentially?
Well, I pretty much party 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 368 days a year, and that's what I do. We're Steel Panther. We've got a reputation to uphold, and a lot of people, expect us to set an example for the kids, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah,
What we're trying to do with our new
100%.
record.
You guys are just absolutely just trying to be the best heavy metal band of all time, which you're doing a pretty good job of so far, I reckon.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That's the goal. So is to party so hard and to write bitchin' records and do so many great live shows that after we die, because we're going to burn out at some point, and people are going to have liver failure and drug overdoses, but at some point, like when it all just implodes, people are going to look back and go, man, those fucking guys.
Dude, that's right.
You
Like,
know, fucking
you guys
party.
party, you write great songs, release great albums, and like, speaking of, you just recently released All I Want to Do Is Fuck Myself Tonight, which is an absolute banger of a song. Like, how's everyone responding to that so far for your fan base?
Well, I'll tell you what, we just got back from Europe and we did several festivals over there,
Yeah.
and the crowd was going nuts over that song. It was like the first time we put a single out, and everybody knew it, and like people were screaming fuck when we were telling them to scream fuck. It was great. It was exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, Europe
So,
loves Steel Panther, which is like, again, not a surprise, as does the rest of the world. Like, do you guys prefer festivals or headliner shows?
well, they're both fun, but I prefer doing headliner shows because we get all of our fans there, and our fans, they just love, they love all of our records through and through, and they know all the words.
Yep.
It's really fun to do, to do a set full of songs where everybody knows every word, and girls are taking their tops off the entire time. That's fun.
That's it, man. Like, I'm a bit upset because it feels like it's been a couple of years now that Australia's had you guys. I haven't been able to sing along the songs while I'm watching Steel Panther live. Like, do you guys plan to come back off of the new album at some point in the future?
Oh, we're planning on coming down there ASAP. I mean, I would like to come down there by early next year, if not the end of this year. But we're just working out the schedule, and I mean, if it were up to me, we would go to Australia every year. I love Australia. I know the other guys do too, and it's so much fun being there, and the girls are hot. The guys are super cool. Like, guys don't care if you have sex with their girlfriends. It's awesome.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it might have been Soundwave 2015 when I saw you guys. Michael claimed on stage that he thinks that Australia has the hottest women on the world. Like, do you agree with that?
You know what? There's some of the most beautiful women in the world, but they're definitely the easiest ones to fuck down there. Easy.
Absolutely, man. I can agree with that one for sure. And yeah, just jumping back into like everything that's been going on recently with you guys. Heavy Metal Rules, of course, is coming out at the end of next month. In your opinion, is it going to be the best Steel Panther album that we've gotten so far from you guys?
You know what? It's. I mean, I'm biased because every time we do a record, I feel like it's we're taking it to another level, and this record is definitely. I think it's one of our best records for sure. I mean, but I love every record. I mean, I think they're all great, and every time we do a record, there's always there's always songs on it that I go, I can't believe we didn't even release that song as a single. Like, All You Can Eat had
Yeah.
songs that I was like Bukkake Tears, which were that was a great
Oh
song.
man, absolutely.
Or You're Beautiful When You Don't Talk. But this album has I feel like every song on it is killer. Almost like every song could be a single in its own way. And I think that there's only 9 songs. There's nine tracks on this record, and it's not like I got tired of getting records that were like 17 songs from bands and going, I can't listen to 17 songs in a row. But it's, this is one of those, albums like we were like, what would Van Halen do? Van Halen released like 1984. I think there was 8 songs on that record.
Yep.
And they were all great, right?
So you guys are more so just keeping it more refined and busting out, as you're saying, all killer, no filler on a little bit of a smaller album, something that's not 16, 17 tracks. Does that make it easier to put out consistently good albums, do you think?
Well, I think it makes it easier for the fans to digest it. Because, for me, we should wait longer until we have more songs and then put it all on one record. But I'd rather put out a record every couple of years that is 9 or 10 songs, and then the fans can have it and let it grow on them. And the quicker they can get the material, I think the better off everybody is, because it's easier for us to record it. I'd rather record 10 songs than record 20 songs.
For sure.
It's hard. It's hard to get 20 songs in the studio.
Yeah, man. And as a fan,
but yeah, I mean,
like we're thankful that you guys get to put out albums on a regular basis. So I think any further delays might cause a bit of an uproar in the fan base.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We feel very, very lucky to have fans that love our band, and even though like people don't really pay for music anymore, we don't really make money on records. But I feel like a very personal, for me personally, I mean, I love to write music, and I feel like I want to give the people that love our band something more that they can go, oh, that's a great song. I love that song. Even if it's just 1 or 2 songs of record that they love, like I want people to go, oh my God, like that's my new favorite song. I want to listen to that over and over.
Totally.
And of course we're a unique band. I mean, there's comedy bands out there, but there's nobody that rocks and makes you laugh like we do. We're
100%.
We're very unique at it, and I'm glad that our fans love us, and I want to keep giving them great records, as long as we can do it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like, you guys definitely do put out good content, and yeah, a lot of us fans do love it. Like, why do you guys do what you do? Like, what drives you to be the greatest fucking heavy metal band in the whole world?
Well, we've all been playing music our whole lives, and we were all in bands before we were in this band. But when we all joined this band, it's one of those things, like you can practice your instrument all your life and never be in a special band.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you find yourself, your this chemistry with other guys. It's something that you can't fake. And that was just something that we all had. I don't know why, but we all just have such a great chemistry together when we're playing live, and everybody seems to be able to, have something that they do in this band that really, they bring something to the table, and our live performances are always great, and it's always always like lightning in a bottle. Like every show is just special. And doing records is the same way. We work as a team. We all bring something to the table that makes it cool, and that's one of those things. Like, a lot of my favorite bands over the years I've seen them break up way too early, and that always bummed me out. Like, and I always feel like, if you're lucky enough to have a chemistry with guys like we are in this band, we nurture it. And we try to we want to keep this band going as long as we can.
Yeah.
Not just for us, but for the fans that love us.
Yeah. Do you guys want to go until the day you die, basically, writing music?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? We're lucky enough to be able to do it. A lot of people would cut off their left testicle to do that, right? So,
100%, man.
I hope that we get. Yeah, I mean, there's kids out there that are like, how do I do this? Where do I go? And there is no guidebook you can give a kid on rock and roll.
That's it.
You just have to go out there and play and find a band and give it your best shot and keep going until you either call it quits or you succeed. And so I feel like we've been really, really lucky that we've had the success that we've had, and our fans that know us, they know what a special thing it is. There's a lot of people that hate us and that have never even heard us and hate us.
Yeah.
But the people that come to see us and they see the shows, like, they know that this is the real deal, and we're all having a great time, and that's something that you can't fake.
Totally, man. Totally. Like, on that, do you have, I guess, any quick tips or like bits of advice you could give to kids and up and coming bands in this current generation?
Yeah, I would say do exactly what you love, because if you do anything for anybody else because they think it's cool, you're just going to end up regretting every minute you spent on it.
Yeah.
So write songs that you love, do music that you love. If somebody says it sucks, tell them to fuck off and
Yep.
do what you love.
As long as you're fulfilling yourself in the end, that should be the most important thing, kind of deal.
Absolutely, and the fans will find you. Do the shit that you love and keep on doing it, and you'll get fans.
That's awesome advice. I hope a lot of people do get to hear that and take it on board for the future. Just a couple of quick fun ones to finish it off, I guess, because we're nearing the end of the time. I was going to ask who the most talented member of the band is, but like that's obviously you, I imagine.
Well, you know what? And that's one cool thing about Steel Panther. Everybody has got their own thing. I would never be able to preen like Lexi Fox can preen. I can't sing like Michael Starr. He's an amazing front guy.
His vocals blow my mind.
His vocals are amazing, and his charisma as a front guy is unparalleled in rock and roll. He's fucking awesome.
100%.
And Six is not just a great drummer, but he's a fantastic musician.
Yeah.
And he's my go-to guy when I bring songs in and I want to bounce them off somebody. He's like the first guy I go to.
Cool.
But everybody does a great job in the band, and we all lift each other up, and we all have a great time together. So.
That's awesome. That's the way it should be, I guess, more or less in a band. And I guess to finish it all off, man, like, most important question, in my opinion, out of the whole interview, like, do you prefer ass or titties, straight up?
I'm an ass guy.
Ooh, true. I think a lot of people are nowadays anyway, as far as that goes.
But it's got to be a nice ass, though.
Yeah, it's got to be a good ass, man. But I guess it's a lot harder at shows for people to, like, stand on their friends' shoulders and get their ass out for you guys to see it. Like, titties can just be more accessible for you guys to see from stage, in my opinion.
Oh, totally. It's way easier to see the titties, for sure.
That's it, man. That's it. But yeah, that pretty much covers all of it, dude. So, like, I'll let you run onto it. I know you're a busy man, as you say, partying. I'd say get some sleep, but that's probably not on the agenda. But thank you so much for your time today, Satchel. Really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you. I hope I see you when we come down there.
Oh, you will, man. You will. Front row. I haven't really, like, got girl titties, but I kind of got man titties. I'd get those ones out for you.
Hell yeah.
Wicked, bro. Have a great day.
Good.